So I'm taking a moment to record a video because I just recorded a voice note articulating the patterns that I'm seeing in a certain area of something that I'm dealing with. And so in the interest of translating trauma, I know I have the RFID chips and that I'm radiated, and I've proven that it's provable, but I also want to show the side where the trauma patterns show up. So my PTSD is activated right now, and it feels like I'm being zapped, but I'm not. And this is what is very interesting. So I want to prove this, that it's not every time that you feel these kinds of situations is it actually yourself. And so this is where this mind game can happen. Oh, my leg is at 20 volts per meter. I just dropped it in my leg red. But I'm not really feeling my leg. But I do feel the core of my body really shaking. I feel like there's certain points in my body where it's like the activation is being triggered by the radiation. So you get, your skin is almost prickly. So I can feel that. That there's still some electricity moving, but to the extent where like my heart is disrupted sometimes, I'm not right now. This is a proper PTSD activation right now that I'm feeling. And I don't know if you can see the camera shaking or my hand shaking, or if they're counterbalancing each other. But I just want to show that sometimes it is you're being stimulated, and other times it's your nervous system responding because of the danger you perceive. And the truth is, the things that I posted today really do put me in big danger. And there's nothing that I can do about it. I am in the same danger, though. The difference is now others are aware of it. And so that just means they might want to hit harder. They might want to wipe me out faster. But the difference is now they can't do it and get away with it because I've predicted it. I've pre-exposed them. And so this is the only thing that is to my advantage, is that I trust love above all things, and I believe people are good. And I believe that even when I'm on the street and even when people want to, in their trauma patterns, attack me, I believe that I can hold my ground and hold that space for them to defend myself and protect myself and also not cause harm. That will generate a different outcome. And so, wow, as I say that, like my body just stills. My abdomen is still shaky, but my chest cavity is a lot more still. And we think we have to pin people down when they're having these scary experiences of things that have really happened to them. And then we put it on them, and then there's this confusion because sometimes it looks the same, but it's not. And when it's external, it feels so dysregulated. It's so hard to control. Whereas right now, just speaking about it allows my body to calm. So I'm just gonna see if it's any external stimulus. Why I was starting to record and then I really got the PTSD reaction. Yeah, see, my leg is reading really low right now. I only have 7 VPPs. Oh, but the air is, whoa. So my body, there's in the environment, in the atmosphere. So that might explain why I'm having this. So I'm being zapped right now externally. So it's not inside my chips. It's in the environment is I'm being zapped. I don't know what it was reading. I don't know. When there's a lot of stimulation, sometimes it it freaks out. But yeah, it's been reading different things. But and my body is shaking. And so sometimes we think, oh, it's the mind that makes the body dysfunction, but it's actually the body dysfunction that disrupts the mind's ability to flow and the clarity and whatever the brain functions it's doing. So it's like trying to go for a walk when your leg is stuck under a tree branch. What's the problem? Is it that you can't get over the pain, or is it that your foot is under the tree branch? So it just, I wanted to also though present this because if I'm being honest, I've been zapped with a lot more and it feels worse. So to me, if it feels so real, it's like this is a proper PTSD activation. But before it happened, here's what I noticed. I was holding, and it's not even holding my breath, but it's like I am not breathing. It's almost like an awake apnea, which I wonder if that's what the environmental stimulus is doing to my nervous system, is it's putting my body into a sleep state. And look at how my skin tone is changing. So whatever is being, yeah, see, right now I just went like this in the air. There's 7 UTs and 121 volts per meter. So this is the Faraday chamber that I'm in. And so whenever they feel like it, they can zap me and I can be properly good. But the electromagnetic current in here dysregulates my nervous system, and then I can't concentrate, and then I can't function. And there's a lot of people that don't have ADD. I've often thought, are women really living their entire lives with ADD? Or are we just arriving at this stage of our development, being overwhelmed by all of the stimulus of the world today in an invisible setting? And now we're manifesting these things that look like mental illness. Has anybody ever wondered, like, maybe there was not something wrong with you, and maybe we just called the thing a mental illness so we can, as humans, absorb the problems that we've created or that others have created for our bodies? That feels more on point based on what I see at a general level. If nothing is changing, if everything keeps deteriorating, if the collapse and the absence of ethics continues to become escalating to the point where it continually becomes more egregious, to the point where even the people that thought they identified with the same group can no longer identify with the people that they thought they were connected to, or the things that those people they thought they were connected to do. At what point do we stop and say, what if it's not the people? What if it's the environment?